In Your Eyes, the love story of Zara and Ayan. Zara was an artist. Quiet, dreamy, and full of colors that only her canvas could understand. She lived in Lahore, in a small apartment that smelled of paint and roses. Her days were filled with strokes of inspiration, and her nights were lonely whispers of love stories she only read in novels. Ayan, on the other hand, was all logic. A software engineer from Islamabad, he believed in structure, in rules, in things that made sense. Love was a distraction he never wanted, until he met her. They crossed paths at an art exhibition. Zara's paintings had been selected for display, and Ayan had been dragged there by a friend. While everyone admired the abstract landscapes and bold portraits, Ayan stood still in front of one particular painting, Zara's painting of a girl sitting under moonlight, looking lost but hopeful. "I feel like I've seen her before," he whispered. Zara, standing nearby, smiled. "Maybe you've seen her in your dreams." Their eyes met. And just like that, two worlds, one of logic, one of dreams, collided. They met again. And again. What started with casual conversations about art and technology soon turned into long late-night calls, secret smiles across cafes, and soft laughter in bookstores. Zara was unpredictable. She danced in the rain, sent Ayan poems at 2 a.m., and believed that stars could answer prayers. Ayan, with his neat schedules and clean-shaven mornings, started breaking his own rules for her. He drove for hours just to see her smile. He learned how to make coffee just the way she liked it, extra strong, with a little bit of cinnamon. One night, under a sky full of stars, Ayan confessed, "I don't understand half of what you say, Zara. But every time you look at me, I feel like I'm home." Zara touched his hand gently. "Then stay. Stay in this madness with me." But love is never a straight path. Zara got an opportunity to study art in Paris, a dream she had since she was a child. Ayan was the first person she told. "I don't want to leave you," she said, her voice trembling. Ayan smiled, though his heart ached. "You have to go. Some dreams are bigger than even love." They promised to try. Long distance. Late-night calls. Love letters. Digital dates. But distance is a cruel test. The calls became shorter. The silences became longer. Ayan buried himself in work. Zara buried herself in her art. One day, they just stopped. 3 years passed. Zara returned to Lahore, now a successful artist, her name known in galleries across Europe. But every time she painted, she saw Ayan's eyes. Ayan had grown too. Taller, sharper, still handsome, but colder. He never spoke of Zara. But he never stopped loving her either. Fate brought them together again at a charity event. Zara stood across the hall, her eyes searching the crowd, and then locking onto his. "Ayan," she whispered. He walked up slowly, the whole world fading around them. "You still look like poetry," he said. "And you still make my heart forget how to beat," she smiled. They talked that night until dawn. About what was lost. What still remained. And what could be again. A week later, Ayan brought her to the rooftop where they had once watched stars. The same moon, the same silence. He pulled out a small velvet box. Inside was a ring with a tiny sapphire, the color of Zara's favorite painting. "Let's not let time steal us again," he said. "Let's write the rest of this love story together." Zara's eyes filled with tears. Only if you promise to get lost in my madness forever. Ayan laughed. I've been lost since the day I saw your painting. They kissed under the stars, two hearts finally in rhythm again. And so, the story of Zara and Ayan became more than just love. It became a masterpiece, painted with patience, framed with faith, and hung forever in the gallery of forever. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more heart-touching tales. Thank you.